Typology, honour crime. Honour crime or honour killings are committed within families or social groups with the purpose of controlling behaviour. Such crimes are carried out in the name of protecting cultural beliefs or honour. Those targeted are believed to have shamed their family or community. Victims. The victims of honour crimes are overwhelmingly young women. The majority tend to come from specific ethnic, cultural and religious backgrounds. It happens in families and communities where bringing shame or disrespecting the family or community is taken very seriously. There are, however, examples of young men being the victims and girls or women from a Caucasian background being the victims as well. The perpetrators. The perpetrators of honour crime tend to be male family or community members, including fathers, brothers and uncles. It can involve mothers and aunts, however, and on occasion can be non-family members from the wider community. A real-life example of honour crime is Shafilia Ahmed. Shafilia Ahmed was a 17-year-old British Pakistani girl. She was murdered by her mother and father in front of her siblings. The murder was witnessed by her brothers and her sisters, as I mentioned before, and her parents wanted her to go to Pakistan and marry a cousin who was more than a decade older than her. However, Shafilia wanted to go to university and adopt a more Western lifestyle. And because of that belief, and because of her ambitions, she had suffered domestic abuse for months leading up to her death and was suffocated by having a plastic bag shoved down her throat in front of her siblings. Why does it go unreported? Honour crime is a rare crime in the UK, and this would account for the underreporting. However, when honour crimes or honour killings happen, they tend to involve brutal violence. Therefore, they will feature in newspapers and TV news networks when they do happen, or when they are found out. Public awareness. Because honour crimes generally happen in close communities and families, it would be difficult for the wider public to be aware of the crimes unless they receive media coverage. Due to the brutal nature of these types of familial crimes, the general public are mostly aware of these types of crimes. However, they are not aware of the extent to the crime, or they don't know how often the crime happens.